There are words we speak to ourselves that no one else hears, but they shape everything. They shape the way we move through the world, the way we see ourselves in the mirror, the way we brace or soften for the day ahead. We don't often notice the voice inside until it tightens around the heart, whispering judgment or criticism, saying you should have known better, you're too much, you're never enough. But I wonder if that voice belonged to someone else. Would you trust them with your tenderness? Would you hand them your grief, your joy, your becoming? Somewhere deep down, you already know the answer. And that knowing is where we begin. Welcome to the Mindful Movement. I'm Sara Raymond. There is a voice inside you that began as a whisper, long before you had words, long before you had a name for pain. It took shape in the spaces where you felt too much, or not enough, or somehow both at once. Over time, that whisper grew louder. It learned to sound like you, to speak with your tone, but it's not your true voice. It's the shadow of old beliefs, pressed gently into your bones by well-meaning people doing the best they could, but never quite seeing the whole you. Sometimes the voice we hear inside isn't ours at all. It's a reflection of a parent's disappointment, a teacher's sharpness, or a moment when we felt small and unseen. When we're young, those voices live outside of us. But over time, we can internalize them. We carry them forward, mistaking them for guidance, for truth, for protection. And before we even realize it, we become both the child and the critic, wounding ourselves with the same words we once flinched to hear. You see, the way we speak to ourselves isn't just a habit. It's a map of where we've been. Each harsh word, a marker of fear. Each judgment, a signpost of survival. But the soul, the deep and rooted part of you, speaks in a different voice. It does not scold. It does not rush. It does not compare. It waits, softly, patiently, without judgment. And when you are still enough to listen, it will remind you. You are not defined by what others couldn't accept. You are not the silence left in their absence. You are whole, even here. You are a field of wild things, untamed, beautiful, resilient. And because you learned to speak to yourself in a voice that wasn't yours, you can unlearn it. That is the quiet miracle. This isn't about blame, it's about power. You are not sentenced to repeat the words that hurt you. You are not required to carry the weight of the judgment for one more day. What was once learned in pain can now be rewritten in love. You can choose to speak to yourself in the way you always needed to hear. This is the practice, not of fixing, but of remembering, of returning to the part of you that knows how to be gentle, that knows how to listen, that knows how to soothe. Speak to yourself like the first warm breeze of spring, welcoming, patient, and full of hope. because that's what you are, a living, breathing miracle still unfolding. The voice inside that criticizes and rushes and condemns, it might still visit. That's okay. You don't have to exile it. Just don't give it the final word. Let it speak. Understand that it has only been trying to protect you. And then let the wiser voice speak louder. The one that says, even here, even now, I am worthy of love. The way you speak to yourself becomes the world you live in. So let that world be kinder. Let it be softer. Let it be rooted in something sacred. You don't have to believe every thought that crosses your mind. You don't have to keep rehearsing the story that hurts you. You are allowed to choose a voice that nourishes, a voice that blesses, a voice that holds you gently. Try this. I see you. I love you. I accept you unconditionally. And you are already enough. Say it again and again until it feels like home. If your heart feels heavy with old words and you'd like a place to rest it, I've linked a helpful meditation below. Let it be the space where silence becomes kindness and your inner voice remembers how to love.